For the plane, it is very safe thing is to keep it in the airport. But the planes don't make money if it doesn't fly. People used to charge for receiving calls. It was so stupid. I made whole world as a local call, which is now in WhatsApp possible. And don't worry about money. If you don't have money, borrow and enjoy. Later you can pay. Okay. So you are more richer than me, 458 crores. But do I look like I am worried? No. I know many politicians, if I can extend 10 years of their life, they will pay 50,000 crores. Unfortunately, I don't know how to do. There is nothing more rewarding than cash. You don't take care of your mind. You do not take care of your body. You do not even say that I have a desire. Arey Baba, what you want to do? The only person who can help is you. For a change, I will also ask you questions. Then you will realize how stupidly you think.
Sivasankaran Sivasankaran, founder of Aircel, the man of the hour is here. Give a big round of applause. Come on.
Let's talk for a few minutes and I will be happy to answer any of your questions. In any subject, you can go to AI and get a dump on that. I used AI for my presentation. So you don't need Sivasankar for that. You need Sivasankar only to understand how to face problems and how to convert those problems into opportunities and how to win. When you go to sleep, think. Just one line will help you. Change your thinking and change your life. So unless you change your thinking, you cannot change your life. But that is not the subject today. So let me show you the presentation. We go through that. That resilient leadership is about effectively responding to adversity and guiding your team to succeed. It is not a complicated subject because life itself you will have problem. But there is another interesting example I can give. So with your permission, I will go through this for 2 minutes fast and then you can get a copy of this presentation. Then I will start taking questions and explain you in a way you can understand. Now, what is one example which I have not mentioned in this, I want to share with you is, all the housewives are very resilient. They face problems every day and they know how to come out of that. Okay? The same applies to the business. I bought one shipping business in Norway. I landed in Norway. I invested 3,000 crores. So I asked the owner who is selling the company, just tell me one line about this business. In a formal dinner where he is handing over the company to me, he said, don't keep the ship in the port. If your ship is not in the port, okay, you will make money. I then asked it, what happens in the sea? Is it not danger? He said, that is why the customers pays us. And it is the same philosophy in the plane business. For the plane, it is very safe thing is to keep it in the airport. But the planes don't make money if it doesn't fly. So life, don't look at problems. If there is no problem, there is no risk. If there is no risk, there is no money. It's a risk-reward relationship. It's a simple economic theory. In fact, I won't enter any business if people say everything is smooth. Will you watch a cricket where everybody will get sixes? Nobody will watch cricket. Then one more thing I want to explain, which is not in my presentation. It is a little principle that I follow called Stoic principle. You can imagine always positive things. At sometimes in your life, you can also imagine negative things. For example, when I was 24 years old, I was traveling to New York from suburbs, and one of the American beggar asked me, sir, you are helping everybody. What is that help you can do to me? I said, what is the help you are looking for me? He said, sir, you give me a strategy where people will put all people will put money. And I could not come out with any strategy or tactics for that. But I said, tomorrow morning I will advise you something. In the morning I wake up from Westchester. I was in the train. Then I realized this guy is going to meet me again and ask me. So I wrote in a piece of paper, you be happy that you are not me. So please put $1. And then I wrote it and gave. He went and gave it to everybody. And he collected $300 that day morning. He came back to me and said, sir, you are so smart. I give this cover to the people, they give the money. Nobody wants to imagine that they want to be a beggar. So they pay him $1. You face a problem, you think of the worst and think of the best, and then change your thinking and change your life. I follow Stoic principle. In Stoic principle, there are two words, pre-meditio maloram, negative visualization. Occasionally you do what you are doing. If you have not done, what will happen to your family? What will happen to your life? Then you will get more ideas than anything other people can advise. The second word is amor fati. It is called the love of fate. That is, you love the fate. These two principles, if you follow in Stoic, which says you don't need to worry what you don't control, and what you control only worry. See, I am not really worried whether Trump wins or Kamala Harris wins in USA. I am not worried about weather. And when my flights are get delayed, every passenger will get worried. Okay, they will be in tension. They will say, oh, 1 hour late, what will I do? I simply sit and read a book. So, last 15 years, I follow Stoic principle. There's a book, 365 Stoic principles for a year. Just buy that book or download PDF freely in the internet. Just follow one, your life will change. We will give you this presentation to you. The presentations are boring. When I arrived here, they said, most of the people can't understand Tamil. Then I realized I will make a PPT and share it with you, but I will answer all your questions in English. Thank you. Please ask me questions, and then for a change, I will also ask you questions. Then you will realize, okay, how stupidly you think.
I'm happy with the topics that you shared, so I'll definitely take it ahead. This is with respect to your own profile. So you have been the front runner and pioneer in most of the businesses. Before the competition came in, you have created the business and probably have sold it before that. And in the current scenario, both the speakers who spoke before us, they spoke about the skilling youth population, the skilling gap and other things. In case if you wanted to come up with something in that segment, what will be the business idea or the concept that you will be rolling out?
I actually don't focus on any segments. My philosophy is very simple. I want to give you a solution to a problem which you don't understand. See, for example, I dig deep and discover the unmet needs of the people, and I convert that into a business proposition. Okay, and then I will come out with a product or service. I will exceed your expectations in terms of price, performance, quality, and delivery. See, for example, you will not know that you have a visceral fat problem, you have a fatty liver problem. You won't understand that you need to do blood tests to know whether you have a problem. And you would not have done all your life a DEXA scan. You won't know whether your bone density is good. So right now, if this is a problem, I will come out with a solution for you, and when you go through it, you will win. Because then whatever life you live, whether you live 80 to 90, the last 10 years of your life will be very happy. Otherwise, you will lose stability, mobility, and the endurance, and suffer and die. For example, in India, 92% of the people who live more than 60 years, they suffer with the knee problem, stability problem, mobility problem. The life is not good. Did I answer to your question how I think? Yeah. And madam, since I gave you this, we will do a free test for you.
Most of us know you mostly for Aircel.
Yeah.
Two learnings, major learnings from the Aircel experience that you can share with us.
No, I have not learned anything in Aircel. There was an issue. See, the mobile phone removed the distance, okay, from you and me while you are in mobile. When I go in my plane and call another guy who is traveling in 80 kilometers in a car, I am able to speak. I brought it. I have not innovated anything there. And I made it affordable. What I did in innovation is, People used to charge for receiving calls. It was so stupid. Okay, I never charged it for receiving. And then I made it unlimited. You can talk any amount. And then I made whole world as a local call. Actually, I implemented only India as a local call. By the time I want to implement the whole world as a local call, which is now in WhatsApp possible, I sold the company. So nothing I learned from Aircel. But I learned from several other businesses. You take Thomas Edison. He did 1,000 approaches for a light bulb. In the 1,001th approach, his light bulb broken. He never called 1,000 as a failure. He said, these are the things we should not do. This approach doesn't work. I'll tell you a joke. Whenever I go to LaGuardia airport, when I go in a commercial plane, I can land in 10 minutes. When I go in my private plane, I am not given priority. So the pilot will say, sir, in 5 minutes we are landing. And then he will say, no, sir, I got control tower 10 minutes down. One day, I landed for 1 hour, 20 minutes. So I went to the pilot and said, tell the control tower that I am not feeling well because of this 1 hour, 20 minutes. Then they allowed me a emergency handling, and promptly one ambulance was there. Then I said, now I recovered. So, and the same style I used to do when I come with Ratan Tata, because I am willing to make small lies, because it is part of everyday's practice. Ratan Tata won't say anything. So when they allow us to our plane to round in Bombay airport, I will go and tell something to the pilot, and that fellow will tell the control tower. But later I understood that you can become friendly to the control tower people, and they will always give preference for our plane to land. Okay. I will tell you, everybody will tell you that, okay, you fight, please don't fight. You have only one life. Be smart. Smart is the answer. Okay, being smart is for 2024. See, time is a currency. All other things will change in your life. The only thing you will not regret is spending time with your wife and children. So have a work-life balance. Practice meditation. Go for walking. Do some stretching exercise. Do NSDR. NSDR is, it will give you 7 hours of sleep energy. Then do cold adaptation. See early morning in the sun. Get your eyes fixed. Keep your nervous system. Don't allow the nervous system to go for decay. Do yoga. Do whatever. Go for a comedy movie. Go for holidays. And don't worry about money. If you don't have money, borrow and enjoy. Later you can pay. Okay. These are the ideas. Read all the books, but those are not applicable to us. Okay. Still in the crowd, if you can pay money and buy time, please do. Because you will reach a stage when you are older that you will have money, but you cannot buy time. I know many politicians, if I can extend 10 years of their life, they will pay 50,000 crore. Unfortunately, I don't know how to do. Okay.
I think it's very valuable advice, sir, and I think you become very popular among the people over here.
Yeah.
Because time is the most important thing.
Time is a currency, not important. It is more expensive. Think of your time as a currency. Don't waste.
Where do you get the strength from when you are facing a crisis?
Okay. You need to split your successes and start celebrating small. But there is a dopamine issue. If I start explaining, it will become a technical thing. Don't celebrate all your winnings. Okay, you can build resilience because your expectations brings agony. See, expectation has got two problems. If you have an expectation and it doesn't happen, you get disappointed. And the mildest expression of the disappointment is anger. So whenever you feel you have anger, ask yourself a question, what I am disappointed. Then if you find what you are disappointed, then you ask yourself, what was your expectation? So after you follow Stoic principle, within 3 months you will become okay. This is like getting married with a new wife and managing after 3 months. First 3 months is the most difficult thing because we make the mistakes. When wives ask you to correct it, you correct it and make her tension because every time she has to come out with a new problem. Okay, don't correct. In after 90 days, all will be okay. Okay? So that is a technique. This applies to both.
Thank you, sir. I have a question from Nishan. So you're running large enterprises and teams must be important. How do you build a good team that aligns with your goals?
No, there is nothing more rewarding than cash. When I told you in the YouTube, when I made money, I shared with the employees. The South Indian people do not share any ESOPs, money, nothing, especially in Coimbatore and Madurai. Because you will see the mill owner's Mercedes-Benz car. You won't see general manager Mercedes-Benz car. You will see Rolls-Royce of the owners. You won't see the CEO Rolls-Royce. That mind has to set out. And if you happen to work for a boss who will not share your winning, you start your own company, become a solopreneur, and compete him, kill him. That is the best. And people, being nice, buying lunch, dinner, free shirt, all these things is not a substitute for a good reward. You calculate, everything can be measured, everything can be improved. You need to work, you set a goal, make yourself, and make sure that you are not vulnerable. If you are vulnerable, write to me. I will teach you how to start your own company. Because we are living in 2024. We can compete anybody. There is nothing called you cannot compete me. That is over. Those things existed when I was a young entrepreneur. Today you don't need to know anyone. If anyone rubs me, as he told, I will go to YouTube. The next day, within 1 hour, 18 million of my followers will know. Okay. That is not possible last time. Okay. You don't need to be afraid. See, the limit you are setting is the limit that you are setting, not somebody is setting. Okay? If you think you want to make only 100 crore, you are limited by your thinking. Think you want to make 10,000 crore, 1,000 crore. Zeros have no value, only 10 times. The difference between 1,000 crore and 10,000 crore is only 10 times. You stupidly think I want to make only 10 crore and 100 crore, it is also 10 times. So what makes you? You always remember, you are the one. Okay, zero to hero is you. Put your one before the zero and you become the hero. So always remember that whatever you dream, set a goal and think of a direction and speed, you win. And whenever you are in doubt, start writing in a piece of paper. That is why I have given you a life planner. You wasted your life already. So start writing your planner. And also, whatever you write in the book, don't show it to anybody. Those idiots will laugh. And that will discourage you. Okay? So you write and keep it to yourself. And read, think, change your ideas. You can change your life ideas and goals 10,000 times, 100,000 times. What is important is, finally you need to win. I will teach you another technique. See, he is a good friend. It's only for a joke. I want to kill him. If I try 1,000 times, one time I will succeed. But he needs to have luck all the 1,000 times to escape from me. Next meeting, you won't moderate. Okay. So,
This meeting I will never forget in my life.
yeah. See, but I won't try because I am not in that business. Okay.
I saw the interview that you said, I have never marketed a product.
No, I never market. See, I don't want to market any products. My products has to be sold. See, I need to attract you, exceed your expectations, solve a problem for you. If I solve a problem, or I save your time, or I make you happy, or I make money, you will come and buy. My products has to be bought. Marketing or selling to you is an ordinary activity. See, if you are hungry, you will appreciate food. If you are thirsty, you will appreciate water. But if you are not thirsty, you don't need my water. So my products are always bought. That is a concept I do for designing. See, for example, none of you, make no mistake. If any one of you pass IO 181 blood test, I offer 10 lakhs. And do you know what is the joke? There are 13 lakhs doctors versus Siva. Doctors pass, I am willing to give 20 lakhs. And then I told in the meeting that doctors get paid very less. The lawyers get paid more. My senior lawyers in Delhi, to represent my case, they go and stand for 2 minutes, they get 12 lakhs. The doctor gets 2,000 rupees. So they don't teach anybody. They don't also practice. I want to change that. It is not out of arrogance. I want to offer 10 lakhs to you. I want you to think that you are not able to pass the 10 lakhs. Then what will happen to your brain? No, I want to pass. So you will start working. And then you won't procrastinate. Okay, for example, this is a elite crowd. Okay, anyone with your Apple Watch or with your Samsung or anything, if any one of you can show that you walked 30 minutes from 1st January, you have not missed even one day, please come and collect 50,000 rupees from me now. All of you. 20 people are there, I will give you 10 lakhs.
There might be one or two in this audience for sure, sir.
No, I don't know. This audience comes only to listen, not to take actions. Action yield results. And they are worried that they will take action. Please don't do.
But, sir, you are always a visionary. You see what others don't see.
Yeah.
So wellness is the next mantra? Is that
No. Wellness is a mantra for you to make money. See, if your brain is not working, okay, see, I can play a game. Choose any one. Please, one of you stand. I will ask you a simple question, and you should be able to answer.
You are so forceful, nobody is standing.
No, don't answer. Ask yourself without looking at calculator, what is 22 multiplied by 19? You will understand how your brain is working. It stopped working after 2 COVIDs. And then I will tell you how to make it work. No, it's not for a joke. I want to help you. I'm not looking for any money from you. Okay? No. Don't use calculator. Think in your mind. No. Hello. You, no calculator. Think in your brain. See how his brain is working. Don't use calculator, the brain is using calculator. How dependent you are. Okay. So, think. Because I can come and talk. I can give you a Harvard lecture. You want Stanford also, I can give you. You want Yale lecture, I can give you. Okay. Which all of you will be boring, you will be sleeping. Take action. Action yields result. Focus on your customer. Take a failure and learn from that. Failures will lead you to success. Everybody. And adversity. See, look at Apple. They fired Apple's team. And then they called him. And he made Apple to win. And look at political leaders. They put him in jail. Do they write it off? You want proof statistics, I will give you. Okay.
So a lot of doctors in the area.
Yeah. Because don't tell me, Siva, if you would have told me 30 years back, I would have followed. That's why I'm telling you today. Okay, if you don't do, it will happen to you. See, we all visit people who are dead. And then do we call his name? No. We say, where is the body? And then we go. And then, we don't think it will happen to us because we are exempted. Newton's third law. If an apple falls from the apple tree, there's law of gravity, And our mind thinks only for Shiva the apple will not fall. Okay, how is that possible? You know everything, but you don't take action. You wait to react. And there is nothing called failure. You label it. Actually, if some of you are worried about failure, relabel it, put something what you like. And then you will understand. It's not that. It's like a shop you take, put the failure, rename it as opportunity. So the guy will come and say, sir, there is an opportunity. Okay, spin it out. Okay, I see an opportunity in every failure. You also start seeing. And in fact, when I interview, say I used to work for Tata. I used to earn in 8 hours 5 crore. And all these guys will come. They will all prepare. I ask them to sit. I tell them, give me your 3 biggest failures. The guy will start tumbling. Sir, failure you want to know? Yes. Where you failed? If you have not failed, that means you have not tried fully. So ask yourself a question. What is your biggest 3 failures? If your failure is not big, that means you have nothing done big. Say, I lost 14,000 crore, but that is my own money, you know. None of you can lose 14,000 crore because you don't have. But remember, all of you in this room are minimum richer than me by 458 crore. You know why? In your pocket check, at least you will have 100 rupees. I am in minus 458 crore. So you are more richer than me, 458 crore. But do I look like I am worried? No. I am thinking, what should I do with my 60,000 crore, which I will earn in the next 5 years? Okay.
That is the message.
Yes.
That is the message I think we all
That is called a resilience. Okay, any more questions, please?
I'll take one last question. We have 5 minutes. I should close, but I
No, in 5 minutes I can take 5 questions. Go ahead, fast.
No, India is now becoming the second largest telecom industry in the world. Did you ever regret getting out of Aircel?
No. See, this is like taking pan bida for me. Once I spit it out, nobody takes it here. There are so many things excite me. Who bothers? I am here to encourage you and make all of you reach and talk about resilience. You are talking about failure. See, I will tell you a small story for you. There was a priest, there was a yogi in the Ganges, you know, one beautiful girl. Okay, she lost her dresses coming. The yogi caught her and put it in the shore. The next day in the class, one of the disciples asked him a question. Sir, you are a yogi. Why did you touch that naked girl and brought her to the shore? The yogi said, you are an idiot. I left her yesterday in the shore itself. You are still keeping it in your mind. Okay? I left it in the shore. I am not going to keep it in my mind. I am ready for next venture. Next venture is IO. IO means, actually IO is not owned by me. But I will make enough money and one day I will buy or I will start my own company. People are not doing self-love. You are not loving yourself. Okay? The only person who can help is you. But that you don't love. It is love-starved. You don't take care of your mind. You do not take care of your body. You do not even say that I have a desire. You only say my wife wants to go to Uti. Arey Baba, what you want to do? No. Because when you are young, you loved your parents. When you are growing up, you loved your brothers, sisters, father, mother. When you married, you loved your companion or your partner. Then you got children, you started loving children. At no point you even remember to love yourself. That is why I got this name Ivo. Okay? And you know where you want to be. See, all of you, think for a moment that you know where you want to be. And you also know you are not there. So I came up with this company concept. Ivo will take you there and keep you there. Now you understand my business? That is my idea. So I am already treating patients from 63 countries. See, I follow Vivekananda principle. Vivekananda went and spoke in Chicago. He became famous in India. So let me treat all these people. So we can treat it here. If you are smarter, you will know But I don't expect any of you to become smarter just because my talk, unless you take actions. Okay? Please start taking action. You don't need to become a IO customer, but you walk, okay? You do some muscle exercise, you do some NSDR, you do some cold adaptation. There is something very important called sauna. 4 times a week, 21 minutes you do. It will reduce your all-cause mortality by 50%. It will improve your heart health by 50%.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, give me some round of applause.